Speaker Anthony Rota received 2 standing ovations from MPs and other guests on Friday when he introduced Yaroslav Hunka, voter in his constituency, as a Ukrainian hero, a Canadian hero, and fist-pumping applause from Mr Zelensky, who is Jewish. But in the days that followed, many Jewish groups protested Mr Hunka's claims against World War II. He expressed anger, saying that he was a member of a volunteer Nazi unit known as 14th Waffen Grenadier Division of the SS, which fought onside Germany during World War II and declared allegiance to Hitler. "This parliament is superior to all of us," he told MPs. Mr Rota first apologized over the weekend for both his invitation and his introduction of Mr Hunka, stating that he subsequently learned more. Although Mr Rota is an MP from Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Liberal Party, he is not a political power broker like his counterpart in the U.S. House of Representatives. Speakers in Canadian House Commons serve as non-partisan arbiters of the chamber and are independent. Government. The Speaker, not government, controls all activities and behaviour within the chamber, as well as chamber's staff. Still, Mr Trudeau's political opponents have called on the House of Commons and the Prime Minister to formally apologise on Canada's behalf to Jews in Canada and abroad. Mr Trudeau was in Toronto for an event for auto parts manufacturers. Government House Leader Karina Gould responded on Mr Hunka's behalf, repeatedly pointing out that the invitation was made without the government's knowledge. Ms Gould, who is Jewish and a descendant of Holocaust survivors, said that if she had been aware of Mr Hunka's past, not in a million years would I applaud someone who helped the Nazis. Contributors. Patrick DoyleThe Canadian Press via Associated Press Lori Turnbull, a professor of public and international affairs at Dalhousie University in Halifax, Nova Scotia, said quiet diplomatic efforts would be insufficient to repair the damage caused by the incident. Mr Rota said no one doubted this was a genuine mistake. But that doesn't matter, he said. The point is that we are still the country that made Zelensky applaud a man who fought the Nazis. He added, I don't see how this can be resolved without a statement from the Prime Minister that something truly terrible has happened. Professor Turnbull said it would be inappropriate and unusual for Mr Rota to pass guest list through Prime Minister's office, as Speaker symbolises Parliament's independence from government. But Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, whose party is ahead of Trudeau's Liberals in the polls, accused Mr Trudeau of failing to vet the guests who joined MPs for Zelensky's speech. The Prime Minister's spokeswoman, Ann-Clara Vaillancourt, said responsibility for security clearances at event rested solely with the House of Commons and not with any police, security or intelligence services reporting to government. Calls for Mr Rota to